And guys, that is why we have to do a voiceover. I don't know what happened with the audio on here, but it kept doing that throughout the whole video. So what I thought I'd do is kind of do a speedy up bit so you see what's going on and we can walk through it, talk about some things, but I don't lose a whole episode. So you guys aren't a whole episode behind next time you see what's going on. But guys, how are you doing today? I am fan-freaking-tastic. Yes, we are leading the death count, but we're going by deaths per minute, which we are in, I think, third place. So we're doing pretty good. Deaths, not so much, because I play a lot. Not as much as Mark, but I play a lot. So we're counting deaths per minute or deaths per hour, something like that, as our main focus. Not deaths. But guys, let's see. Oh, there's two new buildings we built. The one that I'm in right now, this is going to be like the agricultural center, kind of like where the cloches go, and he's going to be the scientist making the different stuff. Here's our current agricultural center. It's good. It does what it's supposed to do. It's right near the house, but it's not great. So we're going to be putting cloches in over here and doing all that stuff. Now, the little one to the left, if you're looking down the waterfall, that is like the power center. Okay, like our, what do you call it? Like the power center, like the control center for the power. So all the power goods are going to go into this guy here, and then he'll distribute it throughout the entire village. Now, what I wanted was, I wanted a block that would take me from outside to inside, and I couldn't find a block. I talked to all the guys on Discord, and I couldn't find a block that was like a pass-through block. So what I did was I used these LV capacitors as my pass-through blocks. They kind of have that same rusty color texture, and I can attach to both sides like here and bring power through the wall inside. Wild Trigger said, why don't you just do the power cells to get you through the wall? I didn't like the look of them. They don't match our theme we got going on here. They're great, and I'm sure we will use them eventually. But for now, I kind of want to stick to this 4 million flux. Stick to this kind of theme, this Planet of the Apes, downtrodden, behind society, but still like advanced for society. We've redid the downstairs. I cleared out a whole chunk. Side-by-side chunk, not like top to bottom. But so that's going to be our entire room for our storage, our crafting, and all that good stuff. Basically, guys, here I'm just trying to route power and figure out where things go. It's kind of hard to watch what you're doing, especially when you're watching it like super sped up, because I don't want you guys to sit here for 30 minutes. It was a 30-minute episode. I was very heartbroken when I listened to it back. It was like, blah, 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 blah. So just devastated. But I got to talking to all the guys. I talked to like Yo Mama's Nuggets, all the guys on my Discord, all the guys like Soap the Great. I talked to him. And, they all say, go for the voiceover. Try it out. Check it out. I think Yo Mama's Nuggets said he did the last episode. Most of it was a voiceover. Now, the nice thing is, I don't have to think while I talk. Like, you guys are doing it. I'm talking. I can move my hands. I can, it's kind of like I was watching the other day a Mumbo Extra episode. I've never seen one before, but I kind of liked it. He could just talk about stuff, and you guys can see the speedy up portion. Now, it might be a little nauseating to watch it so fast, but it's nice. Now, here I'm putting the outside connection to the world, because in here, we're going to have like batteries and all kinds of capacitors and energy storage, but it's got to go out to the world. And outside, we do kind of a fenced-in area, and I'll put like, concrete down at the bottom, which I use stone, but, concrete. And we have like our towers out there, and I wish they had a tall tower, like a big tower, but they don't, so use what we got. Let's see, here I'm just trying to make some different, relays and some different connectors. Getting all this stuff wired up here, and each one of these things is 100K. So not only are we making connectors, that connect the outside world to the inside world, but we're also adding a nice buffer. Every single building is going to have that 100,000 flux buffer. So that's a pretty sweet idea. Here we're making the fence. I'm going to be building this guy around here. Now this connected. So I moved the post over. I hated that texture. I also tore this dirt out right here because it connected. I didn't want any of that stuff, but I was going for like the chain link fence look. I tried looking at different fences and nothing else really, fit the bill. We wanted to make him a little pass through because he's got to go outside. He's got to take care of business out here and look at all this stuff and make sure all the wires are run right. And this Vintage Beef is going to be my power guy. He's in charge of all the things power. We moved a bunch of villagers over here. I'm going to try to just keep moving villagers over here. Maybe get a villager breeder. I don't know. But definitely keep moving them over here. And I just piggybacked them. I stuck them on a piggyback thing and ran them over here. But I like it. I like the actual people walking around doing stuff. But that's the end of the episode, guys. I hope you had a great time. I enjoyed it. Next time, normal episode. But I love you to death, guys. Have a great day. Bye, guys.